haven't been recording. Let's go. W. That's so huge. That makes me want to like put one hand through my keyboard. That's huge. All right. I'll speed run for the VOD. So the questions real quick were asked. Medium parkour gauntlet still suck. Medium parkour has not been changed. If your teammate cannot do a 3+1, then they definitely should practice it. Different types of wood fences do correlate to the arena. You'll be able to tell who you're 1v1ing, which arena you're in, and if you're starting with the crown or you're going to chase for the crown. When you go into pressure play, can you back out? No, you cannot back out. There's no disadvantage for choosing first. It's really up to you. You can try and put your best player against their worst player movement-wise. It's not really a smart idea because then they're probably going to do the same. That's a 1-to-1. Basically means you neutralize each other. It's going to lead to a draw. That's less potential coins. If no one chooses for Bolt, if it's a random selection, yes, it's a random selection. Will we get an Icarus map? No, not for this next one. I mean, for this next one, yes, but not for Pantheon. Staff is very busy just doing our best with our trying to balance real life and Crown Quest. No changes in Coliseum prices, and we cannot tell you the change to the Coliseum except that there have been some visual and some gameplay that we cannot let you know for now. Alrighty. Is there a theme for the mirror builds? I guess you're gonna have to see. I guess video games at one time. Oh, I guess you're just gonna have to see. It's gonna have to be a surprise. When will the event take place? Alright, we need to get some subs for Amber. I'm getting sick of Amber axolotls. Let's get them out of here. Alright, questions. I'm not bad at parkour right now. Alright, questions galore. We have lots of new changes. Which game mode should I be looking forward to the next? Forward to the most? Personally, I think Bolt is a lot of fun. It's the same kind of fun I find from Labyrinth without the RNG aspect. It's the kind of... I've never really had a moment, non-event wise, when I was testing that I was like actually like getting super excited. And that was what I got from Bolt. It just was a really exciting game mode. It was really fun.
Can I just make a comment?
You go right ahead.
Of course you had fun in Labyrinth because you finished it in 55 seconds with your team. So
Labyrinth
that doesn't count.
Goat. Alright, out of 10. How much do you like Bolt compared to the other games? To the older games? I think Bolt is one of our best games. It's really fun. I think it's very original, in my opinion. As most of you know, I don't watch other events. I don't know of other people in other events. I don't know anything. So when we make new games, they're all completely new and original. So when people said something about Chalice Chase, I still haven't even watched that VOD that I was sent. For us, it's all original ideas. And it's, I don't know, it's, we're really excited. I think it's going to be, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. If people try and, the people who did not have fun trying Bolt are the ones who try to take the shortcut into winning, not just like showing off their skill. If you try to like think too far into the game, you won't have fun. You'll spend more time trying to figure out how to not play the game than just playing the game. If you're good at movement, you're good at Bolt. If you're not good at movement, you still can be good at Bolt. It's a strategy-based game. Honestly, it's like the least Minecrafty game because there's not really a lot of Minecraft. It's just, can you outsmart your opponent? And it's really fun. Now, you're also not completely doomed. Like, I believe that I'm a lot better than Digi's at PvP, and I mean at movement. And he got me a lot. He would get me in those last-second touches, and sometimes he'd knock me off a tree, and I had to come back and climb it and get him. They were nail biters, but it was a lot of fun. It's a pretty great game. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it a lot. And it's another RVM3 game, so I gotta get my redemption. I already have 3 RVM3 games benched, so I gotta get my get back. Yeah, I gotta get my movement games back in there, because I gotta Gotta get back in it. All right, so for Marathon, it's gonna have a longer boat section like normal. I would say it's about the same. When our Tigers was originally designing the map, there were some dead ends that were supposed to troll the players. Those have been removed, so no worries. There will be no trolls. So it's a pretty great map. It's a very pretty map. So I think you're gonna enjoy it. Sakaji did very, very well. Is there gonna be a trivia for Gauntlet hard difficulty, or is it something new this time? Well, trivia has only been played once, canon-wise. So I don't know if that helps you at all. And I also can't tell you if there's gonna be new sections, because that's the thing. Yeah, I can't tell you these things. Gauntlet is secret for a reason. It makes it skill at the moment. We've seen in past charity events, Dolphin Man in Charity 2, that if we let you know too much about Gauntlet, you'll all try and recreate it. So we can't let you know. Out of all the newcomers, who do you think will do the best? Personally, I don't know. I'm a big O Strange fan. So I think O Strange is gonna be top 5 in my opinion, out of all the players. And I'm very genuine about that. I think O Strange is gonna get top 5. I think there's no overthinking. There's no pressure to perform. It's the first event. If you do bad, it's your first event. If you do great, it's your first event. So I think Strange is gonna do the best out of the newcomers, in my personal opinion. Now I put a little bit of pressure on that, but for Marathon with the water trine 6 shows sensitivity, is it also floating water like no platforms? Maybe. I can't tell you everything. Come on now, we gotta have it a little bit of surprise. It's got to be able to. It's more skill if there's surprise. A split finale. All right, I think we're gonna need another commentator. Is Bakasama Sigma. Alright. Straight up brain rot in mute channel. What game do you think is going to get skipped this event? Hunt. Most likely Hunt. People like to think of Hunt as a guaranteed game. And they like to think of it like it's going to happen, but it's just going to happen later. And then it happens, and then the top players like to skip it because they don't want to crumble under the pressure, and so they want to safely keep their top 5 score, and so they like to vote a safe game, like a team game, so they don't have to worry about it. So I think Hunt's gonna get skipped. If Hunt doesn't get voted in the first 3 games, it's not gonna get voted. That's my personal opinion. I think everyone's talking about Mirror or Gauntlet getting skipped, but you got to realize that only the PvP players want those games to be gone. The PvP movement sweats. Because that's where a lot of the times the people who aren't sweats in those they get to shine in those games. So I think unless there's been some, if we're talking about no conspiring, like there's no teams talking, no nothing, based on regular Crown Quest, I think Hunt gets skipped. But I think Emerald and Aqua have probably already talked to everybody, and it's probably gonna be Mirror that gets skipped. Which team do I think will do the best? Probably Diamond. I think it's a pretty great team. They've got the team chemistry. No matter how good their two guys are, they've got great chemistry. All right, let me go back to today's questions real quick. What was your staff's favorite part about each application? Actually, I can say that. Okay, let me open up.
I can answer mine if you want.
I mean, just go right on ahead. All right, so we're gonna go with Ruby. That's the prisoner one.
Oh, that one was funny.
It was just very cinematic. It was a very nice take on how they did everything. It's similar to Amber in the same way. It's just like they took the criteria and they just made it more enjoyable to watch, because it's a lot of information, and that's where the challenge comes from, which is why we put so much information we wanted on the app. We want to see what you guys are going to do with it. Once you got the guidelines, how you were going to make it entertaining, because I'll tell you what, there were some 6-minute videos that were grueling to get through. And there were some 6-minute videos that were awesome, that were super fun to watch, and you were like, wow, that's a great video. So it really depends. But Ruby and Amber made a 6 minutes worth of info very entertaining.
Also, like when you could really see like the team chemistry like already through the video, like that I thought was really cool. And obviously this is going to be no surprise to me, but when you showed when people showed their cats in their video,
yeah, that's the 2 things in Gold's application that actually got it. Actually, there's 3 things. So the overall story arc's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Muxel talking about how their friendships are gonna die if they don't get accepted. That was pretty great. That was funny. And then Fern the Plants, Kitty. That was a big favorite. It's not even a question about Peridot. Like it's not even a question. The song, are you kidding me? That was awesome. The song was awesome. Emerald was really I just liked the overall vibes, and it was like already a really high tier quality, like a high quality video. But when Bakasama came on screen, it was so funny. It was so funny. Like that was awesome. The moment Bakasama started talking, we were like, yes, yes, we want that team.
Yeah.
Because there's already a high quality video, like the storyline, the shots, the map in the background, like it was really great. The moment Bakasama got on screen, we were like, we want that. I don't even have to explain Diamond. I don't have to explain Diamond. You all know why Diamond got in. Are you kidding me? 6-minute music video? Come on. You know why. They recreated the main stage. Turquoise is a really interesting take. I don't know, I loved Turquoise's app a lot. It was very entertaining through and through. Just fun to watch. A lot of these is like, was it fun to watch? Like, yes, you could fill out the criteria, but was it fun to watch? And it was. All of these videos were fun to watch. It was all cool in their own ways, and they were very unique. The biggest thing is uniqueness. A lot of people, I saw it when the MCCR both times happened, and it was when those 2 teams got accepted because they were standing in front of their colored platforms, and then half of the Pantheon applications were people standing in front of colored, like, banners and just, like, shouting and then messing with each other. It's not really unique. Everyone does it, so it's like someone already did it and they made it unique, and then it's no longer unique now. So when people were recreating what other people already did, it wasn't really great to watch. So those tended to not really do as well. Sapphire was great because it's just super entertaining. Again, very funny. Willow's portion of Sapphire's application was very funny. The solar flare part. Amethyst
how
was.
about when Ox just started off his clips with him murdering me?
Yes, that too. Which created the great meme. And then Amethyst. I mean, first off, Amethyst is the best edited video there is, without a doubt. Amethyst has the best edited video. From the team introductions to the storyline, it's the best edited video. When you talk about how it was like. Overall, the production value, it's at the highest, is that one. And then, like, there was no hesitation we were probably going to invite them, but the moment the soap cutting at the end came in, that was so funny. And then the Fetty Wap song, the ending tied it together so well. And Fusion was really entertaining. I mean, they took a boring job interview and made it entertaining. It was great. Great application. Alright, let me scroll down. Alright. Soap cutting was awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna ramble on a little bit while I wait for some questions. Unless anyone's got a question real quick. Unless that, I'll just ramble on about some of the stuff that I'm thinking about. Any questions? Oh, I see one person typing. Oh, there was some. You're right. What was your favorite application? I can't say that. Who are you rooting for? I am rooting for everyone. I'm rooting for Crown Quest. I hope it's a successful event. I hope that there is no server lag like in 7. I hope that everyone enjoys themselves, and I'm rooting for the newcomers to have fun because, you know, this event's been up for a while. We've made a lot of great changes during the holidays, and we really just hope you guys enjoy it all and have fun. And that's all that matters. Do you think the coin record will be broken in this Crown Quest? No, I do not. I think there are a lot of strong players that are going to split the first place. I just don't think there's one person who's just going to dominate first place every time. It's really hard for me to think that Joe, like, because there are a lot of strong duos, it's really hard to kind of split that. And me and Dolphin found that, which is why me and Dolphin could never really break the canon record, is when we were playing Titans, it's like we're both strong and we're both really good. We can't share that. It's really hard to share. So that's why I think some of the people who don't have a super strong duo but have a strong team are going to place better or have a better chance at breaking it. I just don't think it's going to be this event. It's really, like, you can have an awesome solo, but if you have a good team, you're gonna do better. And that's definitely been shown in the past. Having a good team comms. Alright, oh, I already answered the medium parkour question. How did I not get top 2? That's so dumb. I was right there too. I was sniffing it.
Are you playing Parkour Warrior?
I am.
Of course you are.
I gotta do something in the background. I gotta have something for the video.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna be more entertaining. Except I've done terrible today. Not good in parkour. Alright. I'm gonna let Versus type their message out, and then if there's no other questions right now, I'm just gonna ramble on about some of the games, about things to think about. What team do you think is the most OP? I think there's a lot of OP teams, but because of how many there are, there isn't really anything crazy. I think Emerald is make or break on Bakasama. I think Bakasama's performance is what's going to make or break Emerald, and I think Jarazoi's performance is going to make or break Diamond. If either of them have a rough time, or they feel like they're out of the loop, or they're not doing as well as their others, that's going to be what breaks those teams. Satire's thrown in the past, even with a really good team, in my opinion. They've thrown in the past. I'm not super worried about it. Just like how Satire figured out, you can be a really good PvPer, but if you walk into the Coliseum with a stone axe and leather armor, it's not going to do anything. It does not matter if you do not have the gear. And Satire definitely figured that out the hard way. So it's the truth. You can come in here and think that, like, you can PvP your way out, and sometimes that works. We saw that with Cabin in Crown Quest 2. They were in 10th place. They had nothing. They kept picking people off on the sides, eventually got gear, and they won the whole event. But it's rare to happen since. It's so far been a top 5 team every time to win. Because usually top 5 is pretty close. It's been, it hasn't really been seen. Do you think any of the records will be broken in any of the games? Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you all are going to be record holders anyway with Bolt. There are no records for Bolt. So, either way, those are going to be records being broken, because there are none. You've got a new marathon map that needs a new leaderboard. You got a lot of fun things to start off on. I think whoever gets first place in Tectonic's going to get top 10 Tectonic all time. And then I think probably first place teams going to get top 10 teams of all time. And then whoever gets first place individual is probably going to get top 10 individual all time. Just because there hasn't been enough events to kind of make it. Like, there's still some second and third individuals in the top 10 right now. So I definitely think it's still possible. Just because of that aspect. Eventually, it'll be all first individuals in the top 10 performances of all time. If you really want to break a coin record, play Hunt. Hunt is the only opportunity you have to kind of break that coin record. But Hunt is super risky, and you guys know that. You know how risky Hunt is. You can have a terrible game and do really, really bad. And it's not an open map. It's food fight, which means you've got cars in the way. And you've got buildings. We're going back to a little bit of a change. You guys have, you've seen the thing. No, Nuketown's not going to be played. Too big of a map. We enjoy the smaller maps. No, there's no offense. We're rotating. We always knew we were going to rotate maps. We're just rotating back. Like, we're probably going to see Wild West in 2 events. Like, it's got to happen. We've got to rotate. And of course, today is going to keep making maps, so they have to. They're legally obligated for like the next 3 years, so it doesn't really matter. So you got to think about Tectonic, guys. Oh, you got your CQ hat? Oh, W. You should take a photo and put it on Twitter. So we can do that. You guys should definitely buy yourself a sticker of your team so you can put that on your computer or whatever. But dude, you should definitely put that up. We don't have a poster today. So for Tectonic, remember that there's the new time changes. So more people are going to be on that second platform. That's going to make the second platform not so much of a given. Usually, we've had first platform, about 20, 25 people die. Second platform, 2 people die, maybe by accident. And the third one, like, you have 3 people left, and you have, like, 3 to 5 people left in that final platform. It's not going to be like that anymore. It's a little bit more competitive. So, you definitely going to need to play smart. With how good you guys have gone at Tectonic, there had to be a change. Before, it worked, but everyone got too good. And then when no one really plays Tectonic slow, they really like to run. And when you run, the blocks are gone faster. So, before people were like single block jumping and stuff, so you would have only like 15 people die, but then everyone started to take up the meta, which is just full on sprinting. Had a gritty backwards. I think this is a WubDub legacy event. If WubDub wants S tier, yes, we need a top 5 performance in this event. Yep, I'm putting that in the world. If WubDub wants S tier, it's got to be a top 10, top 5 appearance in this event. Top 10 if their team's in the bottom 5. Top 5 if their team's in the top half. And all of you know that. You know that's true. It's a legacy event. I think this is a career event for WubDub. All right. So we said marathon. We said food fight. We said Tectonic. We talked a good amount about Bolt. Any other questions about Bolt? Anything else about Bolt? Anyone's got questions about? It's a normal reach. Yep, you got 45 seconds. The map's not that big. And there are 4 maps. You've got Cherry Blossom, which is only 1 level. Jungle, which is 2 levels. Swamp, which is 2 levels. And Oak, aka Deciduous, which is 1 level. I like the 1 level maps simply because it's a lot more fun for me to juke people. Like, I'm running in a straight line, I'll stop and I'll turn around and I'll bolt back. Like, that really gets it. Or using the trees as head hitters. But also, if you're good enough to get that separation, the 2-layer maps are better. The ones you can climb the trees. Oh, there are vines on the trees. They're hard to see, especially if you're colorblind like myself. Make sure you take a look. You will get about 10 seconds at the very beginning and get spawned into one of the maps. Okay? You can change what map you want every event. Like, if you want to try all 4 maps, go right on 4. If you know that, like, I'm really good, I've got a route for the cherry one, I'm sticking with the cherry, then go for it. But I like cherry, because I like to jump over the water and use the lily pads. But that's my personal. I like speed more than I like actual parkour. The game's very complex. You can choose a lot of different ways to go about it. But you definitely want to, I don't know. I'm excited to see some of these primetime matches. I want to see who 1v1s who. You should definitely try. I think it'd be fun. I mean, you don't have to, but you should try and talk to other teams, figure out who wants to 1v1 who. Be like, hey, I want to 1v1 you and Bolt. Let's do it. But, like, I don't know. I can't stress enough how negatively affects your team score because of the equalizing if you put your best player on their worst movement player. It's just not smart. You throw your chance to be able to get ahead. And you don't want to draw. The people who play Hunt already know that you don't want to draw. It's just so... It hurts the coin total. And you guys get 5 coins per win. So, But you know how much more you get? You get 10 coins for a win, 5 for an individual win, and 5 for a draw. Now, I guess if you want to play safe, you can keep trying to draw it, but, I mean, that's not really too safe if one team just goes and demolishes. Oh, Joey Saday's matchup? Ooh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
I want to see a Today's Ox.
Ooh, Saday's Ox one's pretty good, too.
Mm-hmm.
A satire, catalytical? That could be pretty good. Okay. It is the Adam matchup. I didn't know satire was Adam. That's cool.
That'd be funny.
So, questions. Let me think about, I'm so excited for Coliseum. The Coliseum changes are great. They're so weird. Like, think about what changes you think we made to the gameplay, and then just completely reverse it. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's so great. Oh man. All right, it's gonna change a lot. I think it's gonna change the meta a bunch. So. No, nothing like that. It's something to the actual map. What's the criteria for tier plays? Like, what makes someone D tier, B tier, etc.? I can try to explain it. It's not gonna make sense, but I mean, the tier list is up to everybody. I mean, up to anybody. You pick how you think. Like, if you think you're S tier, you're S tier, okay? That's completely up to you. Whatever you think you are is what you are. So, that's completely up to you. My personal, I take all the aspects involved. Who are you teamed with? How did you perform? What games did you perform well in? What were you expected to do? What was the level of competition you went against? How well did you support? Like, we have a bunch of A tiers who are not PvP pros and parkour pros. They're just like the best team players. You want to have them on your team. Like, they're the ones that you want. So it really, I mean, you know if you're an S tier, an A tier, or B tier in Crown Quest. Like, Dark Phoenix, high B tier. If they would, get a higher placement than, like, 30th, then they would absolutely be A tier, because they have 3 wins already. But it's really hard to take someone who has 3 wins and not put them anything lower than B tier. It's kind of impossible. Because at some point, is it coincidental, or is it them? Some people try to make the argument that Dark Phoenix was carried. But can you really make that argument if it happens 3 times? If it happens 3 times, I don't know. If it happens 3 times, can you make the argument? You never know. Alright, okay, before we go into all that, I do still want to hear any questions. Any questions? Real quick. And then we can go talking to this. Anyone got any questions about gameplay? Because if so, I'm going to tell the people in the Q&A that we have now started to go to the next section of the video. We're now going to just talk about the event. So if you're asking about any more gameplay, it would probably not be here. Quests, new ones. We always have new quests. You've been in like 9 events. Now there's some quests that come back because we love those quests, like that really annoying parkour that gives you barely any coins. That's hilarious. Okay, that is extremely funny. But we always do new stuff. The quest island been hit by a blizzard? No, dude. No one cleaned that up. I don't know what's going on, man. Lazy. Oh, and we are in construction for a new spawn island. Weep, yippee, yippee. There's gonna be shields, right? There's always shields. Every event. And they are located in your team room. Do other quests offer more coins? I don't know. You just have to go find out yourself. Because Because we've been asked that for like 6 seasons, and they have been different every single time. But people keep looking at this. People keep going to the same 3 quests and keep realizing that they only give those quests because that's the kind of tier quest they are. So they always give a variety of coins. Even that parkour one. That one hasn't given just 3 coins for like 4 seasons now. But everyone is convinced that it does. It doesn't. That one parkour section at the top of Homie Hills next to the credit house, that does not give you 3. It hasn't for like 4 seasons. Okay, I should have to put that out there. Because I keep getting feedback that some things keep giving. Those parkour ones are annoying. Yes, but they're supposed to be quick. They're supposed to be little quick ones. I'm a newcomer. Is there a multiplier? How many coins? Is there a multiplier? How many coins can give? More events? Nope, no multiplier. Nope. Not a single multiplier for any of the games. And that is because it's a coin-based finale. How many coins you have is what directly used to shop. If we did allow coin-based, all of the coins that people would have gotten in the first 3 games would mean nothing. It's different when it's a top 2 event, because then there actually is some room to come back. And you need a multiplier game. In an event where you need to purchase with the coins you've collected, multiplier's too OP. You can work super hard and lose the last game and be the same amount of coins as the other team that won the last game, which is not fair. Especially when there's only a variety of items in Minecraft. Questions? I would say the biggest thing, Kibitz, is to watch any of the past VODs. I'd watch past Crown Quests. That's the best way to learn about some of these things, because I know you guys are a full newcomer team. Breakdancing. Let Kokiri train you in mirror. Yeah, if you want some mirror training, there you go. Questions? Concerns? Anything else? We are going to end the Q&A soon. I'm going to upload this VOD to YouTube. How am I? A little stressed, a little nervous, but I always am. Just trying to get everything, done. Trying to get everything accomplished. Make sure you guys have the most amount of fun. Has anything changed for Gauntlet? Dark, just like the last time you asked this question during this same Q&A, I can't tell you. That's the whole thing about Gauntlet. That's where you get the skill aspect out of it. The skill aspect is not knowing it and learning and having to adapt to be able to get your time up. If I tell you everything and you can recreate something, then there's no skill in that. It's just who has more time in their hands. So I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. Who's going to be first individual? Connie's cat. Can I show you the Baka Lily skit? Yeah, bet. Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit. I'm going to do some laundry in a second. I got class later on. What's every mirror build in order? Alright, let's get this guy out of here. Come into my DMs, I'll leak everything. Oh, alright, Fox. Fox is off the staff team. Did you like the city we built a few days ago? Well, it made me almost sub out Bakasama from the event when because I finally got back from vacation and I logged on the practice server and I heard that Bakasama pressed the button to reset the map, so I actually didn't get to see it at all. It's not like I've been working on that practice server for, I don't know, months and months and weeks on weeks. I didn't do that or anything. It's not like I've put a lot of hours into Crown Quest and streaming in. I see this huge city built by the player base that I would love to get cool photos of for Twitter, and it's not like that button got pressed or anything. But I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Why would I be mad about it? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I have a stream on it, and I have replay mode. W. Then we'll get some good photos. Still Bakasama's fault. We should have kept it. I would have copied and pasted and moved it. That way you still could have used bridging, but we could have kept the city. I would have moved it. It's literally a box. I don't know if y'all know, but Crown Quest practice server is a $5 server with about a month worth of coding over like a year and a half. So it's really not that crazy. The last server backup in the practice server is probably from October, so I don't know if that would be great. We'd be missing a lot of things. But it's a smart idea. I like the idea. Please back it up. Nah. If it crashes, it crashes. I'm just kidding. I trust it. It's $5. It's $5 bit. It's a $5 server. You think we make money off Crown Quest? We do this for fun. And people still grill us in the feedback channel. We do this for fun. It's just fun, chill, to give people a chance to have an event. Give the staff members who wouldn't be accepted into events chances to get into the events. You know, people who don't get accepted or will never get a chance at some of the big events, give them a chance to be able to play. How dare there be lag in Crown Quest? That's not going to happen this time. We're not playing Forger. That's why Forger's not here. Forger's taking a little bit of a remodel to not be so... don't say rest in peace. It's back next season. You think I'm benching in our Tigers game? You're crazy if you think I'm benching in our Tigers game. Who's the biggest nerd in Crown Quest? Ooh, I don't know. It used to be Joey Fish, but today's is really making the come up. I don't know. I think there's a. I think all the support from everybody's been pretty great. I think everybody has just been awesome. You guys have been super supportive, and we really appreciate it. You guys have been great. And we hope you guys have a lot of fun. We hope you enjoy everything. We hope you enjoy the event. We hope you enjoy the games. Enjoy Bolt, New Coliseum. Just please remember, this is just an event. It's just to have fun. So if you lose in Coliseum, your life's not over. So it's not that serious. So please do not get mad at us and yell at us for having a crappy finale, as I've heard numerous times now apparently, because people don't like all 10 teams. Everyone loves the top 2 teams thing, and that's really boring because it doesn't give anyone a chance. Your whole events get cut off by like game 4. So just don't get mad. Don't get mad at us. We're here to have fun, and we're all full-time students and full-time jobs, just trying to have fun. So make sure you guys have fun first. If you lose, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, Not Too Swift is A tier, even though they got like 32nd in an event. Like, it's not that serious. You can always have a come up. You don't gotta worry about it. Have people seriously been mad for having a bad finale? Some people don't like the finale. They think it's really... A lot of people who think they're really good or they have a plan and then they go rush a team and get slaughtered. They rush a team and then they don't play together and one person tries to outman it and they get slaughtered. Then they get butthurt because they've been planning out this whole Coliseum push and they threw because they should have been playing it smarter, safer, a little bit slower paced, and they get mad and they blame it on the finale as if it wasn't their own gameplay. Now, of course, a 10-person finale is not going to always be great, but, I mean, it's got to be something different. We can't just keep having the same old event. And, of course, the Coliseum gets better and better every season. So, I think you guys will enjoy the Coliseum. This new change is very fun. It spices things up. I almost spoiled it. Yeah, people get upset over the block game. A lot of people think this is like an MCC type event, and they get really upset if they do bad. Like, we've had some people like cry and stuff, and we're like, no, don't cry, it's for fun, it's a block game. We had someone cry because they didn't finish Marathon. We felt so bad about that, so we took out that section. Because that was really rough for us. We don't want anyone to have a bad time. Because we put a lot of time into it, so we don't really want to have you guys have a bad time. We want to have as much fun as possible. We don't care about tier lists, we don't care about predictions, we don't care about any of that. We don't care about anything. It's just for fun. All this other stuff's on the side for the people who want to nerd out about stats like myself and Fox580. The Tree of Life is back in Coliseum? No, it is not. No, it is not. Yeah, we're just trying to have fun. Exactly. It's allow you to have a chance if you've been having a rough day. And some people do have a rough day. Sometimes it's not your day. You wake up wrong. You have parents yelling at you, you get a bad text message, and you play bad in the event. You shouldn't be punished for that. You still have a chance. You gotta go drive me back. Bye, days. I think they already left, though. RVM3, want to be invited to my birthday party? No! Absolutely not! No, I'm just kidding. Love to. It's always been a pleasant experience. Rough patches with no fault. Always be rough patches. We've got no funding, and none of us are professional coders. So, we're just gonna do our absolute best as we always do. We hope you all have fun because it's all that matters. The event should be running super smoothly. So Block Wars had a crash. I got some reports from other Crown Quest returners that Block Wars crashed, and there was some investigation on why. It was because the server provider that Block Wars was using was playing. They had Pal World servers that they were hosting, so they took out some of their memory and storage out of the Minecraft servers and put them in the Pal World one to get the demand. So Block Wars crashed. Luckily, our server provider does not have Pal World servers, so we do not have to worry about that. Everything looks like it's going smooth according to plan, and based off Minecraft analytics for the week, we look like we're gonna have no crashes like last time. Because last Crown Quest, we had some good old fun with Minecraft crashing that day. People couldn't log in. Minecraft servers were down for half the world. But that's not gonna happen. Opinions on Power World? I haven't played it, but I like Pokemon. So if it's anything like Pokemon, I'll love it. And if games don't work, we'll just scapegoat one of the staff members, put a twit longer about them on Twitter, and banish them. So I mean, what's the problem? Also, please do not write any twit longers on Crown Quest. I mean, we're not really gonna take it that seriously. So we're probably just gonna retweet it because it's me funny, and I might frame it myself. But we're not taking Crown Quest that serious, so please don't write twit longers about us. Twit longers shut down. Yeah, okay. Well, don't write a Google Doc about us. Unless something really bad happens, then please put your story out there. But if it's about Crown Quest and its actual event, about how much you hate the event, just don't do it. It's not going to work. People are still going to apply because it's just a Minecraft event to fill time. It's not really that serious. So please, have fun. Have fun. What was your reaction to WubDub's Twitter post? Really, it was really tough seeing that negativity out of the community and such. And it's really weird to see that from such trash players like WubDub. The fact that they're such a low skill level to talk about other people's applications like that, just super rude. And I really think they're going to do bad because of it. That was a joke, by the way. They messaged me prior to the tweet asking if they could tweet it without they not asking, but said they were going to tweet it and make sure it was okay with the Crown Quest staff. So we have no problems with it. It was all for fun. I'm gonna be honest. If Crown Quest ever gets canceled, we're probably just gonna have staff-only events then. So, if you do cancel us, it's just gonna you're gonna see more non-canon. Actually, we'll just start up episode 2 of Crown Quest. And we'll just have anyone who wants to join. So don't cancel us. Please don't cancel us. I mean, you can if you want to. We're not telling you what to not do or what to do. But we're supportive and inclusive of all. We love all of you. We think you're all great people. And we hope you all have a fun time. We'll make sure in chat that no one's being rude and being mean. You've got some music. Oh! Make sure you turn up your record and no block stuff. We have some new music that happens prior to the event now. It's called Downtime. It's going up on YouTube today. So you guys can chill. It's a nice little tavern beat. We like it. We love it. We love a little tavern beat. So, yeah. Real Adam Michael on YouTube. Get to Twitter. And this one, I'm just rambling until anyone's got a question. If not, I'm editing the video. Bye.